Simple explanation of cryptocurrency. For easily explanation of the cryptocurrency, it is divided into 5 parts. Barter system. Starts of coins. Starts of currency notes. Starts of digital currency or cryptocurrency. Start of exchanges like banks. Barter system. Say before, what is cryptocurrency? We try to understand how human beings start the barter system and they use coins, and then after that currency notes for transactions all over the world. First of all, human beings in the world used to transact in a very simple way in barter system. For example, if a household or individual had wheat, rice, fruit or any other item of use in their daily life, they would get any other items to use from another household or person by giving them his or her own use items. So, we can say that exchange of usable products is called barter system. With the passage of time, when man grew up in civilizations, tribes, governments and states, or we can say that human beings divided in countries, so, every civilization and government or state introduced their own coins instead of barter system for business. As we have already stated, the transactions that used to be used were of other use items in exchange for one use, and over time man introduced a new object for transactions. Start of coins. When governments, states started coins for transactions, it was very difficult to accept this new thing in the early days because of the business process that had grown with barter system, which the people who used to take items used to believe that this thing would not be lost. But over time, the coins built up a trust of their own. When the new thing gets their trust, confidence, people start accepting it, so the use of coins continued to increase and the barter system went away. Whenever a person transacts under one system, he does not accept it so easily. The new system came like barter system to coin system whenever there is a change. When a person gave wheat, rice, etc. to another person, he would get some other items of use in return, and then he believed that this transaction I was dealing in was my use because he was believing that whatever I had found items was not wasted. Similarly, man kept the objects that I could give to anyone anywhere to meet his needs. Start of currency notes. Then, as human beings progressed, they went from coins to currency notes. When modern times came, the printing machines got their existence in modern ages, printing on paper with the images of head of stats. Governments invented the new system of currency notes all over the world. The greatest aspect of it was faith, confidence and trust. Any transaction, whether it was under the barter system or under coins or under currency notes, the biggest aspect of the currency was trust developed by people firstly and second by governments. People can make it a transaction anywhere in the world with currency notes, and the governments start their own banks. Banks in countries develops lockers, ATMs, counter cash, public dealing, loans, insurances and large number of new policies in their system with the passage of time. Now, human beings are going through a period where internet users have grown in number, swell stake all over the world, and there are many users who buy and sell their money through the internet, and we say it online transactions. In early days, the internet was a source of information, and then it has also become a great source of buying and selling. We use the currency of concerned country for buying and selling on the internet, which is acceptable to all consumers and retailers. Now that the number of internet users and their sales has increased, there is a way in which we can buy and sell anything on the internet, but it is not our common currency. Now, human beings are changing their sources of transaction again. First they have barter system, then coins, then currency notes, and finally they have new idea of cryptocurrency. So, the inventor of this idea, one and only Mr. Satoshi Nakamoto, the Japanese man. Starts of digital currency or cryptocurrency. If we put it, simple explanation of cryptocurrency is the currency from the internet world that you can buy and sell items, and transaction of cryptocurrency itself to someone. The most important thing that is going to be understood here is that in the barter system, when we used to transact things, we could believe it by seeing the items because of which human beings trusted each other and they were trading successfully. Similarly, when coins and currency notes were introduced, they also existed. As a result, the aspect of trust grew very fast, and people did not have any difficulties in their transactions and trust upon them. But in case of cryptocurrency, people find it very difficult to understand how to trust a currency that does not physically exist at all. The most important point is that the aspect of trust is the only point on which any currency makes its place in the world in terms of transactions, and those who have doubts about it are because the cryptocurrency does not seem to exist. If cryptocurrency does not exist, how it is being transacted in world, it's a kind of computer coding, which is happening through software by means of the graphic cards. Every common currency has a price. As a dollar is a price of its own, €1 it also has a price of its own. Similarly, all the cryptocurrencies that have programmed in the world of cryptocurrencies so far have a price. Every digital currency has a price, and the highest valued cryptocurrency that is Bitcoin. Start of exchanges like banks. Just as the government or the state has a system of which bank to control its currency, similarly, exchanges are built for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies transactions. The biggest beauty of this currency is that it is not under the control of any government or state. We need to understand this control of governments, state, or individuals. There is a trust aspect that the cryptocurrency has also made its own. Now people are accepting it for transactions all over the world. That is why cryptocurrencies have now become a regular place of their own, which is not in the hands of governments and states. The barter system was exhausted when the coins came in, and the coins were destroyed due to the advent of currency notes. Similarly, there is an ambiguity all over the world that there is a danger of currency notes being lost due to the advent of cryptocurrencies, which may happen in any way. Therefore, most countries around the world openly oppose it, because they think it threatens to their banking system. Cryptocurrency is a currency like a single currency note or like a coin that is in your computer in the form of coding. You can transfer it to another person in case of a transaction. The whole world is shifting very fast on the internet, and transactions are also taking place on the internet. So there is no greater facility than that you don't take any cash with you to your respective bank first, while with the help of cryptocurrency you can get your desired requirement through a transaction. Cryptocurrency has a technological reality due to the fact that it is physically present in the world thanks to specialized graphic cards on millions of computers. Thus, digital currencies have a physical form in the form of mining machines, but they are not mobile like regular currency. It is possible that cryptocurrencies will become more popular,